It is 10:53 p.m. and we could be minutes away from Evan Gershkovich and Paul Whelan's plane landing on U.S. soil. My only question tonight, how are their families feeling right now?
Ruhle, and we are tracking the breaking news about those American prisoners returning to the U.S. after today's historic Joint Base Andrews. Monica, what is happening there? This is an exciting, exciting hour. Please stand by, be close. We'll be back to you in just a few moments when that plane hopefully lands. I want to now bring in our leadoff panel. This deal came together, and specifically the timeline. What can you tell us?
Well, what the officials say is that this...
Is there any second guessing of why didn't you nominate her sooner? Whether it's 6, 8 people we've been talking about in the last 2 weeks to potentially be her VP, her running mate. It's like the Democratic Avengers, this unbelievable next generation.
I don't buy
Some of making that decision. I know you met with him. What was that like?
Well, look, it was we had a hard could have run. Hakeem Jeffries, same thing happened in the House.
She's walking forward and Donald Trump is walking away from Project 2025.
Yes.
Right? This 900-page manifesto that was put together by the Heritage Foundation and some members of the Heritage Foundation who were part of the Trump administration who
and would be again.
Anyone who forward and Donald Trump is walking away from Project 2025.
Yes.
Right? This 900-page manifesto that was put together by the Heritage Foundation and some members of the Heritage Foundation who were part of the Trump administration who
would be again. Anyone who thinks
Donald Trump is now disassociating himself, saying Project Who. How do you keep it in focus? If he wins, this thing will be back, and here's how it will impact your lives.
I think it's very important.
Produced the King's Act. That
No
will
King's
end
Act. No
King's Act. That will end.
Know how bad Donald Trump is, but they're afraid of him. He's
Privately
a bully.
means
They go
nothing
along
when
with
you
him.
hold public office.
Okay.
Before we go,
let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
When he loses,
help him lose is Kamala Harris, VP Harris, choosing the right running mate. Who do you want it to be? We are still following the breaking news that those freed American prisoners are now safely.
Mr. X.
We are still back following the breaking news that those freed American prisoners are now back safely on U.S. soil. I'm privileged to be with you tonight because we got to see several Americans who were freed from Vladimir Putin's wrath. How do you feel tonight?
It was very emotional. It's been a very emotional day and a very emotional evening. I watched those.
And shortly after he did, he was arrested. You have been working with his family, with the government to secure his release. Did you think it would happen?
Well, I've always thought it would happen because I've always been an optimist about any type. And the fact that he was able to walk out of Russia onto an airplane and go to Germany, where he's getting medical treatment right now, is just the biggest relief.
Know anything from tonight, what his doctors have said, but do you have any update from his family on his health?
I've spoken to his wife today. I spoke to her last night before.
He decided to release these prisoners now.
Well, there's two issues. One is that Putin.
Because I am so elated tonight, and I'm grateful to be here with you because I know how happy and grateful you are as well. Thank you so much for being here, Sir William Browder.
Thank you.
And I know I say this to you every night, but tonight, maybe more than any other night, I have been here in this chair. I am grateful. I am honored to be an American, and I wish all of you a very good and a very safe night. I'm glad we got to do this together. From all of our colleagues from across the networks of NBC News, thank you for staying up late with us. I'll see you.